adaptation of the Greek myth of Medea, performed across beaches in France in 2008, formed the first stage of our ongoing experimental theatre project, which intends, through site-specific work, to raise awareness of the desperation faced by migrants from Africa, Asia and the Middle East as they risk everything to reach a new life in Europe. As a site-specific performance, we were able to engage audiences more directly with the subject matter, using theatre to create a forum for discussion.
Because it's a real challenge, as Sophie said yesterday, if we carry the banner...
Performing theatre away from traditional buildings requires enormous versatility, courage and commitment to the purpose. As a political and tragic story, Souvenir Les Filles de Medea is an event both unusual and often unexpected on hot and crowded beaches. Performing in these conditions requires stamina together with the ability to adapt and improvise. The language of our performance is intended to be inclusive in style. Strong imagery in the physical sense is vital to convey the key signposts of our narrative. We also use a combination, in this instance, of ancient Greek, French and English. Our story is told through the voice of Medea's son. Imprisoned between the past and the future, he remembers his father Jason's greed and betrayal as he chooses those able to pay a higher price for the voyage to a new life.
And precision of a leopard, Jason then committed his most savage crime. Mon père, Jason, seeing possessed by greed, snatching and grabbing from the weak, only allowing the strong to join a craft already full to capacity. A father begged that he and his daughter might be allowed on board.
Jason, the human smuggler, abandons his refugee wife Medea and their two sons to an uncertain fate, while securing his own wealth and prosperity through the sale of dreams to those unaware of the struggle and pain that lies ahead. For Medea, the new life is a myth that masks separation and loss of home and family, driving her to an unspeakable act as she sacrifices the lives of her two sons. Rewards for the performer in this site-specific work are invaluable, and the project will continue with new sites, new performers and new audiences.
As somebody who's had nothing to do with the theatre at all, I've found it absolutely fascinating, and one of the most interesting things is the different way that people react in different spaces, what people's responses and what kind of space you need to create the sort of most interest in other people.
You imagined it?
No, not at all.
What way was it being different?
I don't know. I came without a sort of picture because I didn't know what to expect from this. I've never been involved in anything like this, so yeah, it wasn't what I expected at all, and it was great, and it's been a good experience.
Actually, things I've done before have been quite easy in comparison, but they pale into insignificance at how I feel about how this has actually developed. It's taught me a lot also about the issues that the play's about.
By performing this adaptation on Mediterranean beaches where so many migrants arrive, World Stages Now intends to draw attention to their plight and the need for greater responsibility and awareness in addressing these issues.
All these beautiful words, all these beautiful promises, we wait for them. We'll wait for them. Oh, we'll wait for them. We'll wait for them.